While you was in a cell, I feel I bailed, all we had was distance. And you took a hit, your liver failed, but the habit didn't. Had your inhibitions, I'm so mad I didn't listen. Life was grabbing my attention, should've had an intervention. Breathe, take a hit again. My mind stayed at the tip, that shady shit, I hope they miss again. If man invented time, let's rewind it just a little bit. I'm sick of always feeling like a middleman, when death will take the innocent and life will fill the minutes in. These Minutemen who Boston, Massachusetts, don't cross my passion, lose it.
Whoever sees this and subscribes right now will get a free brain transplant. It may change your mind, but it's non-refundable. What's going on, YouTube? It's Wally Knox Hill, and we're back with our reaction series. So today, man, thank you for your patience. I'm well aware what we need to do. You know by the title what we're about to dive into. It's been hard to stay away from this one, but as you guys know, I've been away with the family for the weekend. It's always important to me. Family time, nothing greater, nothing better. Best job in the world being a dad. So we had to do that first. So thank you guys for your patience. You know we've been catching up, but right here, right now, is none other than Tom MacDonald in God mode. But before we go any further, listen, if you like the hat that I'm wearing, you guys have been highly requested these. Limited edition, while supplies last, knoxhilldmv.com. Get your Black Chaos hat. Support the channel directly. When they sell out, they are gone, just like the white hats. If you want to copy yours, I'll put all links to that below. But anyways, know what we're here for. Thomas MacDonaldson, step up to the plate. Let's see what you got. One.
I've been hearing that they think my political music is boring. Tell them I'm sorry. I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I can talk about how rich I am, all these little rap...
You know, I've been thinking about what he's saying. I just gotta get through the beginning. 3, 2, 1.
I've been hearing that they think my political music is boring. Tell them I'm sorry. I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I can talk about how rich I am, all these little rappers that I'm bigger than. I could show you the impact addiction had, how the liquor turned me to a different man. I'm not the kid who was...
Right there, how the liquor turned me to a different man. You hear underneath, there's just like a little bit of a demonic screw to his voice under that. Diction had, different man, coming through with the multi-syllable schemes. And this feels like a builder, right? You got like the cinematic hits in production. Makes me think of like an NF song. And just... things start to get introduced as we progress, and he starts off with sort of this drop down cadence, like he's here at this level, and then you can hear in the flow as he starts to pick it up and speed it up and condense some of those rhyme schemes. He's starting to get just a little bit more aggressive and build alongside the beat. Let's see where we go with this one.
I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I can talk about how rich I am, all these little rappers that I'm bigger than. I could show you the impact addiction had, how the...
Shots fired at the music industry. He's talked about the materialism and the braggadocious way that a lot of mainstream rappers do it.
Turned me to a different man. I'm not the kid who was visiting Disneyland. I'm not a perfect Christian.
Eyes glow right there when the Optimus Prime is happening. He's about to shoot lasers out of him.
But I sobered up, prescriptions hit the trash. Now I'm sitting back with 50 billboard plaques, $20 million and a million fans. Middle fingers flipping, I can't flip them back. I'm so independent, so they get the message. I've been spitting facts, I'm not a fiction fan. I am the truth, I am the GOAT.
Right there, right? 50 billboard plaques. Fiction fan, billboard plaques. He's still like, even though that didn't set up fully with the rhyme scheme, he's still tapping in that 3-syllable and rhyme sound. But nothing speaks louder than success. At the end of the day, you can say what you want about Tom, but you can't take away from his numbers. Numbers are numbers at the end of the day, and the plaques speak for themselves.
I am the proof. You can reach every one of your goals. You can be too drunk, way too high, but it's never too late to have hope. I am the one.
Yeah, he's channeling superpowers here. I think the cars are rising up.
Goals. You can be too drunk.
Yep, nope, that's happening. That's happening. Yep, it's a movie now.
The truth, I am the GOAT, I am the proof. You can reach every one of your goals. You can be too drunk, way too high, but it's never too late to have hope. I am the one, I'm gonna preach. You can reach every one of your dreams. You can be up against the whole entire world, and you can beat them if you just believe. They've been saying I'm Illuminati and I'm going to hell.
Right there, even when the hands go down and the explosion happens, you just hear like the dramatic cinematic hit again in the back of the mix. It's like a movie trailer meets rap music.
World, and you can beat them if you just believe.
And there's this little like off to the side of the production, like a female. I wonder if that's Nova. That's got to be Nova's voice off to the side. But I do love that message. Like he's taking some of the hate, some of the critique. We're going to address that. We're going to put that over to the side over here. And then I'm going to tell you about my struggle. I'm going to tell you about my story. I'm going to tell you about what I came from. Addiction, depression, how I used all of this and got out of the hole and found success and found hope and made this serve for others.
You can reach every one of your dreams. You can be up against the whole entire world, and you can beat them if you just believe. They've been saying I'm Illuminati and I'm going to hell. They're desperately searching for any excuse to explain why I've done what they can't do themselves. The only way they can make sense of my famous claim I worship Satan and labels of health. I don't have an advantage, it's natural talent. Your ego is damaged, admit that you failed. I remember back when I was...
Damn it, it's natural talent. admit that your ego has failed. So he's got the ale, the end rhyme schemes here, and then he starts punching in a little bit more of the internals. And right there, I was going to say about the political lines to start with, and then here now, it definitely feels like he's finally addressing different disses and different things that have been said about him. Like I know Church saying about him, posing questions about the way Tom has grown, saying he's had help. You know, then you get other people chattering, other disses I've seen talking about Tom being Illuminati, coming after him for this different direction, satanic worship and things like that, saying that, you know, all these celebrities that he critiques, he really is one of them. He's a plant in different ways. So this is definitely addressing without directly name dropping, right? This is like a no response from Tom, isn't it? This is like a don't look down. It's got that feel to it. We'll see if he name drops. We'll see if he brings some people into the mix, but it feels more like, all right, I'm going to take your arguments. I'm going to take your logic. I'm going to rebuttal them, but I'm going to do it in my way. And I'm not going to give you the shine, and I'm not going to give you the chance to get numbers off of me from this situation.
I don't have an advantage, it's natural talent, your ego was damaged, admit that you failed. I remember back when I was the only political rapper, what the hell happened? All of a sudden everyone who never gave a damn got political and started rapping. Tragic, I should be flattered, man, I created the genre, they practically jacked it. Acting like they're in the conversation, they ain't nowhere near it on a different planet. This is not YouTube, this is upper echelon, president of Sony on my telephone. I get what I want, how I want, when I want, until the day that I'm dead and gone. The internet in love with beef, they want
like right there. When the snare starts rolling, everything kicks in, and he gets aggressive, but then coming out of that delivery, and then everything just goes away and it drops back down, and he switches up his cadence and his tone and his flow right there. But then the political rap, right? I mean, it's so true. If you look at before Tom and then when Tom came through, right? Tom has definitely found a lane. Now listen, I get this all the time on the channel. You know, we react to a lot of liberal rappers, right? We react to a lot of the left because that's just the nature of a lot of hip hop. That's what it is. But we also react to conservative rappers. We also react to rappers on the right. And I believe in freedom of speech in the constitutional republic that we live in. And I am trying at least to bring back the days where we could have discourse, where it's okay to have debate, to hear other people's ideas. And that's why I sit here and I'm not a music critic, right? That's not my job. I'm a breakdown channel. I give you analysis. I try to help you guys appreciate what the artists put into their music, the messages that they're trying to say and what they're trying to give and how they're trying to exude that. And I've definitely seen, sitting back, a lot of people see Tom's success, see the lane that he created and go, there's a formula here. Let's try that. And again, I'm not going to name drop because Tom's not name dropping, but there are a number of people where you can stack up those dominoes and then you could see the type of music that they started to release and the content that they started to talk about and what they started to do because they realized there's money to be made over here. There's people who want to listen to this who are rap fans who want to hear this side of things. And then they started going for it and they started following Tom's formula. You know, again, say what you want, but Tom was there paving the lane on this side of things. And then a lot of people have followed that card ever since.
This is not YouTube, this is upper echelon. President of Sony on my telephone. I get what I want, how I want, when I want, until the day that I'm dead and gone. The internet in love with beef, they want rappers at war. But I don't care who's coming at me.
It's so true. Like, I've talked about it on this channel. Like, look how many more clicks and attention I get when we're talking about drama and we're talking about beef. It's crazy. Like, compared to original music that I break down all the time. It's not the same. The numbers just get blown way out of proportion. And like I talked about, it just feels like this is social media nowadays, even with the politics, even with things. Like I'm trying to bring back the days where we can normalize discourse, where it's okay to have different opinions and we could talk like human beings and we could try to find compromises and try to find middle ground to understand each other and empathize where people are coming from. And it just feels like it's either this side or it's this side, whether it's politics, whether it's social media, different issues, how you feel, whether it's rap beefs, it's this side or it's this side. I feel like the world's going crazy sometimes. Anyways, let me get off of my soapbox. Let's get back to Tom's.
That I'm dead and gone. The internet in love with beef, they want rappers at war. But I don't care who's coming at me, I swore that I wouldn't do disses no more. The last time I battled the man that I trampled, lost his career and then had a divorce. That wasn't fair, homie got torched. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse. Still no deal, still no team.
I feel the weight like on my shoulders like I'm carrying a corpse because a corpse is heavy as shit. And that's Mac Lethal. Oh my God. So, he still dissed Mac Lethal in a way, right? Because Even him saying that he basically ended Mac Lethal's career, he got a divorce, his life fell apart, that was all because of me. That's still dissing him in a way.
This is no more. The last time I battled the man that I trampled, lost. I don't care who's coming.
And notice right there, right? That's a dope shot from Nova. You got the single light shining down. You got Tom holding the flower up. But flowers, roses, at a funeral. It feels like he's got the black pants on, wearing the black, right? So he's, representing giving someone their flowers. He's not getting his flowers while he's living, talking about rap beef, but then he flips the meaning of the flowers to the body that he caught against the diss against Mac Lethal.
And at me, I swore that I wouldn't do this is no more. The last time I battled the man that I trampled, lost his career, and then
I think right there's a great moment where you can hear like the different layers to this, like the girl singing, which again, I think is Nova. And then you just hear that demonic voice underneath for certain parts, almost like a demon. Illuminati confirmed with Tom.
And at me, I swore that I wouldn't do this is no more. The last time I battled the man that I trampled, lost his career, and then had a divorce. That wasn't fair. Homie got torched. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse. Still no deal, still no team, still just little old me. Still making fun of the whole industry, still rap on my own beats. I'm the only multi-millionaire in my family tree. I keep hearing rumors that my parents rich and that's how I got in the lead. That's a big L-I-E. If you want to know the truth, I guess I can show you why I move like this. Let me take you back into my head, tell you about the movie I live. Former alcoholic, nothing in my wallet, every doctor.
Hang on, before he comes back, I just want to appreciate this flow switch up right here in this rhyme scheme.
If you want to know the truth, I guess.
Truth, I guess.
I can show you why I move like this.
Move like this.
Let me take you back into my head, tell you.
To my head. And look, he's just showing you. That's Logic right there. I got Logic pulled up that I'm recording on. All the different instrumentation, the beats that he made. You got the mic right there. He records it. He does it all himself. Yet again, I've said this about Tom. Love him, hate him. He's independent. And I always have appreciation for an independent artist because I know all the odds that are against us. Everything that we have to battle day in and day out just to try to overcome, because you have to be everything. You have to be producer, you have to be engineer, you have to be recorder, you have to be the artist. Then you have to worry about your business side, your brand, your marketing, your advertising, customer service, merchandise, booking, everything that goes into it. You are one singular team where these labels have hundreds of people helping their artists, telling them about their image, how they should be, should be portrayed, helping them with rollouts. They have the connections. They have the Spotify playlist they can get on. They have the radio features and everything. So to achieve the success that Tom has achieved, right? If it's so easy and anybody can do it and anybody can follow it, well, then go do it, right? Why are there not a shit ton more Tom MacDonalds? Because it is incredibly, incredibly difficult to get to the top of the mountain. Not just as a mainstream artist. That's difficult in and of itself. But as an independent artist with everything else against you, it's a different layer.
To know the truth, I guess. I can show you why I move like this. Let me take you back into my head, tell you about the movie I live. Former alcoholic, nothing in my wallet. Every doctor said that I was depressed. Should be in a coffin or inside a cardboard box and addicted to meth. I was sleeping on my best friend couch, always dreaming of a West End house. We was living in a basement, sweet east side, praying we'd get out. Motorcycles on the front lawn, bunch of crackheads in the alley. Open up my bedroom window and tell them there's empty bottles they can have. Cops at the door, I couldn't sleep. Making up noodles to eat for a week. I couldn't stomach the food I was making if I wasn't high, so I always had weed. Leaving the crib and the neighbors are...
Couldn't stomach the food I was making when I was high, so I always had weed. But noodles for a week, man. You gotta, listen, ramen is how you gotta get by sometimes when you can't afford anything else. It's all about that ramen diet.
I couldn't stomach the food I was making if I wasn't high, so I always had weed. Leaving the crib and the neighbors are tripping. I flip them the bird, I ain't stopping to talk. They leaving us notes on the passenger window, cause we always park in the whip and they spot. 10 in the morning, we sipping on 40s and taking the Honda Civic up the block. Looking for one of my homies who living on the street cause he got addicted to rock. Waiting in line at church, they giving out food. I would pull up every second Sunday, get some hard-boiled eggs and juice. That was the move. I was a broke boy, then I blew up. I was suicidal, yeah, the mood sucked. Now I've been rich, I done made hits. I've been praying, I don't screw it up. And now that I've blown up, they're mad that I've grown up.
Again, the aggressive delivery. But what I love about when he goes aggressive right there is instead of like heavy percussive hits on that production, it just switches out. You've only got the vocal singing and sort of the choir chanting behind him. So everything's kind of dropped down, but he's just super aggressive. And then, I mean, the story speaks for itself. There's nothing to break down there. There's just some hard-hitting lines about his struggle and the shit that he went through. and what he had to try to overcome in battle.
I was a broke boy, then I blew up. I was suicidal, yeah, the mood sucked. Now I've been rich, I done made hits. I've been praying, I don't screw it up. And now that I've blown up, they're mad that I've grown up. They missing my old stuff. They say my political music's all sounding the same and the flows suck. I'm never gonna be the old Tom or recapture the magic of old songs. I don't know, Tom. You the GOAT, Tom. Give me what I want or I will go, Tom. Shut up! I'm not the guy that you fell in love with back when I was young and dumb. Always getting drunk, taking hella drugs, living in the ghetto, no food for a month. Couldn't pay the power bill, the shower filled with towels molding hella bugs. That was the old
Power build, the shower filled. Again, I love when he just punches in some more of the internal multis, man.
ghetto, no food for a month. Couldn't pay the power bill, the shower filled with towels molding hella bugs. That was the old Tom, that was broke Tom. Stop saying you miss who I was. Now you can give me all the Gucci, give me all the Louis, give me everything.
So there's that rebuttal. Again, there's different breadcrumbs that he's leaving to different things that have been said, different critiques that have been made on him, whether it's through disses, whether it's through hate, or people making social media videos on him. And again, instead of addressing people directly, take the arguments, address them, and flip them. And then obviously the critique of him just copying and pasting the same formula to be successful. I mean, all you have to do is go look at Superman, go look at Castles, go look at some of these other massively successful songs that Tom has had that aren't political. He's a very versatile artist, and I think he shows that really on his albums. He shows the thought that goes into his music making, his ability from a producer's perspective, his ability with concepts, and with coming up with good storytelling tracks as well. And then obviously you get like some of the great response songs like No Response, like Don't Look Down, which are just these like epic, crazy raps, no hooks, constant beat switches, constant cadence switches, just coming in and giving you the lyricism that you want.
Broke Tom, stop saying you miss who I was. Now you can give me all the Gucci, give me all the Louis, give me everything I want at once. Give me Lamborghinis, give me all my flowers, give you everything I have just to be loved. Now they call me racist and they say I'm canceled, but I guarantee you that there will be blood. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't stopping nothing, I'ma really go there, I don't give a I'm the best thing going right now, they can't mess with me. I've been up, I've been down, I climbed out my grave, I've been great. Wait, before today and I'll be great till I decide to walk away. And I'm the one you have to thank for every
him at the top of the mountain just yelling out right there, and wow, like you just feel the passion and the delivery. And then again, that critique of old Tom. Well, old Tom was a mess. Eminem gets it all the time. We want the old Eminem. We don't want this new Eminem. What, you want me when I was addicted, when I was all fucked up and struggling? I can't go back to that. I'm successful now. And that obviously changes your outlook and what you do. But the point that he's making to me is I was this and I was hungry. Now I'm this and I'm successful and I'm at the top of the mountain and I still have this passion and I still have this hunger.
I'm down my grave, I've been great. Wait.
And then it almost feels like when he starts yelling, right? And he's like, give me the Lamborghinis, give me everything. Like, because he started off that first verse at the beginning critiquing the materialism. Now it's almost like, you know what? You've worn me down. Fuck it. I'll take it all. I'll take all the success and I'll flaunt it in front of you. Just for saying I can't do it. You hear those strings building too? Bum, 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 bum. They're getting more pulsating. There's a lot more tension happening.
My grave, I'll be great. Wait, before today and I'll be great till I decide to walk away. And I'm the one you have to thank for every independent artist getting Billboard plaques. I showed everybody how to beat the record labels and still I don't get no thanks. Everybody who been hating on me copies every little thing I'm doing. I mean, they dress like me, sign CDs, no one is buying their music. I'm the blueprint for these YouTube kids.
Oh, I love when he just has that smile. He's just in troll mode right there. But the Billboard plaques, the way that things are counted, the way that sales are charted, it's true. A lot can be attributed to his success, and Billboard and the way things are counted have made changes because of Tom's massive success. And the labels have pushed back and fought back against Tom because of it. When you get like all the different versions of a song because Tom's at #1, they're trying to figure out a way to top Tom at #1 and overcome that.
Don't get no thanks. Everybody who been hating on me copies every little thing I'm doing. I mean, they dress like me, sign CDs, no one.
Fuck, even I copy that. I get my CD signed. I thought that was a great idea. I'm like, yeah, my fans getting signed CDs. Let's go.
Buying their music. I'm the blueprint for these YouTube kids. Every single little view you get. Every time you get an iTunes check, you just imitate what I do best. I'm on Fox News, I'm on Rolling Stone, in the New York Times, on the radio. Got 1 billion views, milli on the gram. You still paying to be verified, man. I am the reason that Billboard removed all the digital sales charts off their website. I was outperforming label artists and executives pressured them to hit the red light. Universal, Warner Music, Sony, CEOs wanted me dead, but they ain't never gonna really kill me. They just cancel the digital charts instead. Stop telling me that anyone else is is bigger than I am.
Did they cancel the digital charts? I think they changed it over to a subscription-based platform now because they don't want to make it as freely or easily available for people to really compare.
Don't really kill me, they just cancel the digital charts instead. Stop telling me that anyone else is bigger than I am. Go get the Nielsen sound scan
He stood right there like Godzilla. Stop telling me anyone's bigger.
charts instead. Stop telling me that any...
There's been so many visual changes to accompany all the different production switches and flow changes as well. I love what they're doing with the visuals. A lot of thought went into this video.
Anyone else is bigger than I am. Go get the Nielsen sound scan numbers. Tell me what you find, man. Who's the biggest I am? They're angry that I love America. Guess it's a problem because I'm Canadian. I live...
The sound scan numbers, didn't they got bought out? I think it's changed now. Is it Lumetri? I can't remember the name of the company who bought them, but the sound scan has now even changed over. And Billboard uses that for calculations. But seriously, if you guys want to see the actual numbers, go check them out. Again, you got to pay for it to get it, but it's worth seeing. The numbers don't lie again.
Who's the biggest I am? They're angry that I love America. Guess it's a problem because I'm Canadian. I live in the States. I gave 200 grand to the veterans. I am a patriot. I am not faking this. I don't need to keep...
That's more addressing of disses against him. The Canadian line saying, what are you doing here? You're stealing American culture. You're taking advantage of Americans. Well, Tom is saying, I love this country now. He said it multiple times. I've even given all this money to the veterans, other people who fought and bravely defended this country. I'm giving back. And what's implied there? What are you doing? More rebuttals.
Man, who's the biggest I am? They're angry that I love America. Guess it's a problem because I'm Canadian. I live in the States. I gave 200 grand to the veterans. I am a patriot. I am not faking this. I don't need to keep on making hits. Could have retired 3 years ago, basically. Go check my bank account, buddy. I'm crazy rich. I don't need money. I rap because I'm made for this. I am only doing this because I love it. I told every record label they can shove it. Rappers hate on me, but I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash.
93 Shawn Michaels, come on. You can't see the action there, but if you know, you know. Wrestle, shout out right there. Took over the culture in the 90s. Even Eminem, every kid was running around giving the old suck it.
But I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. I sign autographs to spill my guts and stomach.
Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. Oh no. Like, just the irony, even while he's rapping so aggressively and just switching it up one more time for us.
They can shove it. Rappers hate on me, but I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. I sign autographs to spill my guts and stomach. All I get is people praying that I'll plummet.
All I get is people praying that'll plummet. See, it's super staccato delivery right there, right? But very aggressive. I love how he's going aggressive and fast. But again, very well just punched in. Super punchy with the consonants. Just the way that he's stressing things. And then you just have just these different hits to accompany it. Boom, boom, boom.
93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. I sign autographs to spill my...
And again, I think it's bonus points too because there's no percussion running underneath. So you have once more this juxtaposition of this aggressive over-the-top delivery and everything kind of scaled down around him on the soundscape and the production. Just little moments of highlights, but really what it does is it makes you pay even more attention to this faster kind of sped through accelerated chopper Tech 9 flow here.
They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. I sign autographs to spill my guts and stomach. All I get is people praying that I'll plummet. I came a long way. Dreamt of this all day. I should have saw graves, but God saves. I got faith. What a loser. I needed boost to maneuver. Bottles of hooch in the cooler. Now I'm the proof that you can choose to be a trooper and regroup and pursue a future, be a ruler. Screw all the...
Now on the proof, choose trooper. Ooh, 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 ooh. See how he keeps just punching in super condensed schemes right there.
The cooler. Now I'm the proof that you can choose to be a trooper and regroup and pursue a future, be a ruler.
Now I'm the proof that you can choose to be a trooper, but also we just talked about having booze in the cooler. Right, so he's playing off of proof and alcohol versus I am the proof that you can take this and flip it and be a soldier and keep rising up like a trooper.
So who's in the cooler? Now I'm the proof that you can choose to be a trooper and regroup and pursue a future, be a ruler. Screw all the rumors and all the dudes who be acting stupid on computers. Hate is a fuel that humans can use to improve themselves if they don't let their wounds ruin their movement. You can do it and then you can lose it. You can choose to view it.
That is your motivational line for the day right there and how we view hate. And we all get it. Shit, I get it all the time. Go look at the comment section. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of it on this video, but it happens. It comes with the territory. But do you let that hate take away from your energy and time? Do you let it ruin your mood? Do you let it bring you down? Because that's what they want you to do. They want to bring you down because they're miserable. They want a reaction out of you. Or do you let that fuel you and help motivate you to work harder, to keep grinding, to rise up? Because nothing speaks louder, yet again, and I said this earlier, than success. Success is the best form of revenge.
Rulers, screw all the rumors, and all the dudes who be acting stupid on computers. Hate is a fuel that humans can use to improve themselves if they don't let their wounds ruin their movement. You can do it and then you can lose it. You can choose to view it through some different pupils. You can shoot for the moon.
If they don't let their wounds ruin their movement. Hate is a fuel that humans can use. Again, I really love the way he takes that negative and flips it. Sort of battle rap-esque, like what he's been doing throughout this. But instead, he's just taking a general line and flipping it back for motivation for us and for some positivity to keep rising.
When they move me, you can do it and then you can lose it. You can choose to view it through some different pupils. You can shoot for the moon if you miss it, recoup it, and then execute it till you make it through it. There ain't no excuses, the rules are confusing, so break them and use them to find the solution. The truth is you're losing till you are immune and you turn the abusers to your revolution. I've been addicted to play.
Turn the abusers to your evolution. The truth is you're losing. See again? Like that faster, very staccato delivery again. But then he's got those hard ooh sounds that he just keeps punching in. Like every couple words, just keep punching in with the ooh, 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 ooh. Really dotting that scheme heavy, man, with the rhyme.
The truth is you're losing till you are immune and you turn the abuse into your evolution. I've been addicted to plenty of pills, poor and mentally ill. If I can do it, you can do it. I went from homeless and drunk to turning down record deals. I done got so many wins that I forget the wins. So many plaques inside the crib.
Again, I love that. It's really smart to have this just aggression. And this time he had the percussion behind it. But then once everything kicks out, notice how it changes. It gets kind of more conversational here with the tone. Everything just drops. You just hear his voice.
The solution, the truth is you're losing to.
And I love how we have this movement, right? This sort of shaky movement, and you just feel the rise. You feel the rise. But then all of a sudden, we're going to switch to a camera that's just stationary for a second. And then he's just sat stationary. And again, just different juxtapositions of the way they're setting up the movement of flows to visuals and cadences as well. And everything just working together in the symmetry.
You are immune and you turn the abuse into your evolution. I've been addicted to plenty of pills, poor and mentally ill. If I can do it, you can do it. I went from homeless and drunk to turning down record deals. I done got so many wins that I forget the wins. So many plaques inside the crib, they getting hard to live. They so jealous, I'm just glad that I ain't them. I ain't them. They got money, they got pennies, they got dollars, but they ain't been making any sense. They got hundreds, they got thousands. I got 10, 11, 15, 20 something names. But this ain't always.
I love it a lot. That's saucy right there. Thank God I ain't them.
Any sense.
Well, he just takes the #1, another Billboard #1 here. Take that away. It's fine. It's just, it happens every day.
They got hundreds, they got thousands. I got 10, 11, 15, 20 something names. But this ain't always what my life was like. Honestly, it still give me chills. Way before all of my viral songs. Before I was living in Beverly Hills. Way before I went and sobered up. Back when me and Brandon couldn't pay the bills. Way back.
Camera's about to die. We got this. Sorry, let's keep it rolling.
Before all of my viral songs, before I was living in Beverly Hills, way before I went and sobered up, back when me and Brandon couldn't pay the bills, way back when I should have been locked up, overdosed or getting killed. My sister called me from the hospital, said her job's killing her, and that was a fact. She working overtime often.
Hey, shout out to sis, but hang on one second. I want to bring it back one more time. Shout out to Brandon Hart as well.
But this ain't always what my life was like. Honestly, it still give me chills. Way before all of my viral songs, before I was living in Beverly Hills, way before I went and sobered up, back when me and Brandon couldn't pay the bills.
Way before I went and sobered up, back when me and Brandon couldn't pay the bills.
Back when I should have been locked up.
Back when I should have been locked up. So it kind of goes up with it.
Overdosed or getting killed.
Overdosed or getting killed. Like right there, again, I just love sort of that flow and that pattern of attack right there. I wanted to point that out.
Sister called me from the hospital, said her job's killing her, and that was a fact. She working overtime often, out of options, having panic attacks. Didn't let her finish talking, told her walk in and to quit and call back. Next thing I know, she's in California and she's working for Hangover Gang. And Daddy always told me I was special and one day I would conquer the music business. And I guess he was right, because look at my life. I just bought him a new Porsche for Christmas, and Mama worked harder than any woman on earth. Her boss would have never have fired her. I recognized they weren't giving her what she was worth, so I retired her. This ain't white privilege, this ain't trust fund, this ain't good luck, this ain't silver spoon, this is hard work, this is long nights, this is all me, this is what I do, this is palm trees and Ferraris and a calm breeze and a pretty view. If you don't believe I deserve it, then you never lived the life I did and you wouldn't make it through. I came out of a city where I still don't get no respect. I moved away and I blew up and everyone else is still stuck in the town that I left. I'm not impressed, and they've been saying my video views are all fake, and I honestly hope it helps get them some rest. I'm worth like 30 million dollars, all you bums are living check to check. Now everybody is an enemy, they all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals, and I pray to God that you can deep throat Got 11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot critique me, y'all ain't in my league still. All your hate completes me, I can't be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can
beat me, be chill, bleeding in a wheat field. I didn't want to stop it because I don't want to mess up the flow, but yeah, I just want to point out more rhymes. Nice.
For you weak hoes, y'all cannot critique me, y'all ain't in my league still. All your hate completes me, I can't be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can beat me, homie, keep still. I can tell that you don't eat meat, ton of green beans, you a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody's saying I'm fake, but they're the ones who really faking though. And their songs all on YouTube, well, my song's on the radio. They claim they hate fame, but they change when they need streams. Then they say names and play games and take aim and hate on me.
Wait, I got one more thing I gotta say.
Whoa!
Fake, but
all right, well, let's talk about it leading up to this point again, because we're getting towards the end, and I don't want to mess up flow too much, but I love the decision. Like, sat there almost like a family photo, right? These shots here, hang on, 7:44. Bring it. I'm losing my voice because I'm talking so damn much. Shout out to Pop, shout out to Mom, shout out to Sis. Like, this is what I represent. Family. These are my values. It doesn't matter how big I am. I'm not one of these big celebrities who's going through like their 7th marriage, you know, not even looking out for their fam and what they have. This is what I'm about. Like, I still stay grounded. I still remember my values and what I came through. And since I got success, I shared it with the people who I love and the people who love me. And Nova was in it as well. You know, Tom still has that, I'm going to give back to the ones who have always been there for me mentality. And then obviously just like going off again. And like I said, like the attack right here, the fire burning behind him. Shit, even the traffic lights can't hold him up anymore. And then, all right, let's let it lead back into this one more time because this is pretty big.
hey, I moved away and I blew up and everyone else is still stuck in the town that I left. I'm not impressed. And they've been saying my video views are all fake and I honestly hope it helps get them some
More rebuttals saying my video views are fake. People shooting at Tom saying all he does is use bots, blah, blah, blah. Well, you can't fake the plaques. You can't fake the Billboard charts. Again, those numbers speak for themselves. Anybody can go look those up.
I'm worth like 30 million dollars. All you bums are living check to check. Now everybody is an enemy. They all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals. And I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot
Tom's got 11 inches for you.
critique me. Y'all ain't in my league still.
That happened.
Your hate completes me, I can't be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can beat me. Homie, keep still. I can tell that you don't eat meat. Ton of green beans, you a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody
Obviously playing off of rap beef, but really you're a vegan, so he's flipping it in that way. And then these lines coming up.
saying I'm fake, but they're the ones who really faking though. And their songs all on YouTube. Well, my song's on the radio. They claim they hate fame, but they change when they need streams. Then they say names and play games and take aim and hate on me.
They claim they hate fame. But then funny how they switch up and they say names when they need streams. I think that that's an Upchurch rebuttal right there. Because Church had an album he was going to drop. And then all of a sudden, it looks very coincidental when he drops his Tom MacDonald disses and then he starts plugging and promoting his album, right? This is Tom, to me, responding to that. Saying to Church, well, isn't it funny how you're Mr. Independent, right? Mr. Underground, and valuing that. And you've gone after your friends and your people who have turned and signed deals. But all of a sudden, when it's time for you to start making some sales and to making more numbers, then what do you turn towards? Some of the same tactics that the industry uses. Then you start turning towards beef and saying names and name dropping. And then for me, like my songs on the radio, your songs on YouTube, I feel like that's addressed to some other artists who have come out and dissed Tom on YouTube.
Songs all on YouTube. Well, my songs.
Even the plaques thing, right? Like, I think I remember some Church rebuttals on Tom talking about like the plaques and like using that against him and wow, look at my records and my plaques. So that to me is why Tom has been running around showing the Billboard plaques saying check the sound scan numbers because you can't conflate this, right? Let's not get it twisted. If you really want to talk about success and you really want to compare, that to me is why he's doing that, right? That's a little bit of a chess move underneath and some visual tactics of him rebuttaling too.
The radio, they claim they hate fame, but they change when they need streams. Then they say names and play games and take aim and hate on me.
Wait, I got one more thing I gotta say.
I don't need any more money. These days I just do it for all of my fans. I pray to God I inspire somebody or show
A little bit of auto-tune on this and a total switch
I
up.
don't need any more money these days, I just do it for all of my fans. I pray to God I inspire somebody or show someone who thinks they can't that they can. I'ma keep going till I'm in a coffin, I promise no stopping till I kick the can.
To the day that they're dropping my box in the ground, it's hangover gang.
Hey, I love at the end too. Like, again, this to me has been the song. Take negatives, take shots, stir some drama, but then flip it into a positive. So right here, everything's dark, right? Notice the shadows on his face. And this is where he fires his shots that we
Say
talked
names
about.
and play.
But then when he switches it up, because he's like, no, I'm not going to end it. Because he could have ended it on that and really made a statement there and left you hanging. Instead, he wanted to leave you with something more positive.
Games and take game and hate on me.
Wait, I got one more thing I gotta say.
And that's why he says this.
I don't need any more money these days, I just
And then he shows love to Hangover Gang. And he shows love to his fans. And he shows love to the people who helped to get him where he is.
do it for all of my fans.
And again here, oh, we've had a lot of different Nova vocals in the back of the mix being used in the production on this in different ways.
Pray to God I inspire somebody or show someone who thinks they can't that they can. I'ma keep going till I'm in a coffin, I promise no stopping till I kick the can.
To the day that they're dropping my box in the ground, it's hangover gang.
Wow. I mean, that was like waves in an ocean, wasn't it? You felt it build. You felt it rise. He got more aggressive. Then he dropped back down. And he kind of reeled you in. Dropped down with the cadence. Then he built again. And he dropped back down. And then I really feel like the back half and towards the end is when he got really technical, right? Things were building, and then that's when he really started to come through with the multi-syllable rhyme schemes. That's when he really started to condense the internals, and when he really started to send some more shots and to do a lot more rebuttals and responses. But yeah, this is that no response time. This is that don't look down time. This is that I'm not going to name drop, but if you feel offended, you know I'm talking to you. You know who we're talking about. I know who I'm talking about, but this is the extent of the line and the shine. Because I've been through battles before, and let's look at the corpse of Mac Lethal and what happened there. And I'm not moving in that way anymore. So this is like Tom's version of a battle now. This is like Tom's version of a diss track and how he's going to respond, for better or worse. Tom MacDonald, you were Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Listen, for some reason you're here at the end. Obviously enjoying the content. Do me a huge favor, support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. Really, really does go a long way. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive. It's only Knox Hill. You know I'll catch you again.